Boing, boing, boing. This is not the SH Figuarts PlayStation 4 Spider-Man. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and thank you for joining us for another clone review. And let's open this guy up. So the reason why he's like this came from AliExpress. This is a fake, this is a clone, this is a bootleg, this is a China clone, this is a KO, this is a knockoff, whatever you want to call it. This is not the real deal. And when you get it shipped, it could end up like this, and they cover up with plastic so it can save on shipping, on international shipping. This guy was $20 for the SH Figuarts Spider-Man. Let's open it up. And I thought it would pop, but instead, it's just letting go. Uh-oh. I hope I don't get the coronavirus. Anyway, I got this guy from AliExpress. He was only $20. Let's open this guy up. The real deal. Gamerverse. PlayStation 4 Spider-Man is going for about $80. Yikes, it's very expensive. So this could be a good alternative to purchasing it. Obviously, when it comes to bootlegs, you are risking paint and detail, proper scale most of the time, and everything like that. Let's look at this box right here. It doesn't look like we get any Bandai symbols whatsoever. We do get SH Figuarts up here in very tiny print right there. But this is how you know that it's a fake. It's actually missing like Tamashii Nations down in the corner right here. So again, I got this at AliExpress for $20. So enough of me talking. Let's open up this bootleg, this clone. And let's see how it is. Now, I don't have the real deal SH Figuarts Spider-Man because when I sold it at Dstar01.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures, I actually sold out on like 5 of them. I was going to get 5 pieces. The original was an exclusive only to Asia. So unfortunately, I could not get the real deal for myself because I sold out at Dstar01.com. These things go fast. So you snooze, you lose. You know who you are out there. Those are like, oh, you know what? Those SH Figuarts, Broly's, Goku's, they're gonna be there forever. No, they're not. Get them as soon as you can. Pre-order them because once they're gone, they're usually gone. Don't be a slowpoke. You know who you are out there. Those who wait really long. And you know what? You probably couldn't get the real one of this at an affordable price anymore anyway. So let's see if this clone is worth it. I hope so. Maybe not. And let's see if there's anything wrong. You know what? When it comes to SH Figuarts, I notice joints and everything are either super loose or super tight or something breaks right away. So I'm going to do an articulation check before we even get into paint and detail. And it looks like everything seems to be working really well. Nothing too tight, nothing too loose. I can already tell you there is some issues here, and let's just jump right into these issues right now when it comes to bootlegs. Yikes, look at this. It looks like a kid decided to paint this on. It just looks awful in my opinion. We got a lot of paint bleed right here. Again, you're only paying a quarter of the cost of the real deal. It is not very detailed. This white here does not look very good. In fact, all the white on it just looks awful. It looks really badly painted. Look at this knuckle right here. Yikes, that is not very good looking at all. This looks really awful. And if you look right here, there's even white paint on his butt. Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at this figure, okay? But, yeah, the white paint is just painted on awfully. In fact, when I'm feeling it, I know the real deal. I have felt the real deal before. It does have a more glossy, slick finish. This is actually not... It feels like... I'm not going to lie to you. It feels like watercolor right here. It just feels very grainy in terms of the smoothness there. Not very good at all. Nothing like the real deal. So, yeah, the white is just awful. Look at the white on the boots, too. It just looks really bad. Lots of paint bleed going into the red. Yikes. Usually I don't mind the paint when it comes to these cheaper clones, but this is just so blatantly bad that it's really hard not to look at. I mean, the white on the original is just so, like, prominent. It just comes out at you, and so does this white. It just looks really bad. Honestly, it just, ugh, gross. Don't like that at all. I'm pretty sure some people down there do not mind. In fact, we even got some really bad paint bleed right here on the waist. What is going on? What are those? This is not good looking at all. It looks like they just did not care down in the China factory when they decided to clone this guy. Honestly, the white is just awful. So let's look at the other paint application. It's not all bad. It looks like the red and blue is just so. Doesn't pop out at you. It's not too great in all honesty. It looks like it's just really dark right here. Again, I don't have the real one, so I honestly can't compare. I mean, it does, regardless, you're paying $20 for this figure, and it does look like the SH Figuarts Spider-Man, but not a very good looking one, mind you. It just doesn't look good to me. And this is obviously my opinion. If you guys disagree, let me know down in the comments down below. Yeah, feeling this guy, looking at this guy, it's just an eyesore. I really love the way the PS4 Spider-Man looks, and this just does not look good, and that's because of the paint and detail. Now let's go on to articulation and scale. I have other extras we're going to look at and compare it to. Let's see how tall he's standing. He's actually standing 5.5 inches. He's actually to scale. What? No. I remember reading up on reviews, he's 5 3/4, so he's just a hair shorter than the real deal. Yeah, okay, so he's 5.5. Okay, so no. He's 5 3/4. I remember correctly. He's 5 3/4. So yeah, he is indeed scaled a little bit shorter. Yeah, to my surprise, he's 5.5. So he is a 1/4 inch shorter than the real deal. So that means his scale, just like most of the clones, is indeed off. And let's just compare it to other action figures. Here's the real deal. Spider-Man Homecoming from SH Figuarts, and to my surprise they're about the same, even though this is adult Peter Parker and this is kid Peter Parker from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Here's Captain America Real Deal Civil War, SH Figuarts, really tall, as it should be, I guess. And we have the Mayfex Real Deal comic book version Spider-Man, which is scaled much bigger than this figure. My goodness. And of course we have a Marvel Legends, which is the Spider-Man 4, or sorry, PS4 Spider-Man. There's no Spider-Man 4. It never goes up that high. PS4 Spider-Man Gamerverse Marvel Legends Spider-Man figure. As you can see, the camera even can't reach that tall. He is much bigger, scaled much bigger, and in my opinion, he looks much better than this $20 paint job here. It just looks, the white just looks really bad. I really like the way this figure looks. I just like the Marvel Legends one better, in my opinion. And of course, we have the SH Figuarts Real Deal Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. As you can see, these two actually are scaled pretty good, I'd have to say. So let's look at articulation. Hopefully nothing breaks here. And just like most of the clones, this toe right here is extremely tight, and now this is loose. This one does not want to go up. This one is fine. Yikes, that one is probably going to break. I'm not going to do anything about that. And it looks like this foot just comes off really super easy. We got a bend at the knee right there. We do have that triple joint system right there. He can kick really nicely, I'd have to say so myself. He can do ab crunches due to the double joints here at the midsection. We do get butterfly joints there. He can go up, down. Can he hug himself? He needs to love himself, especially. Oh, looks like that bicep swivel is not working very well. Maybe it never had a bicep swivel. You know, I swore it had a bicep swivel. Anyway. Yeah, no, did it? Let's look at this one right here. No, okay, so it doesn't. It's not supposed to. Let me know down in the comments down below. I swear there was one right here, but anyway. So yeah, there you go. He can't really hug himself. Yeah, he can hug himself. This isn't too bad. And we got a bend here, double jointed elbow right there. We got that ball and peg there at the wrist, and we got 2 at the neck, looking to be well above 20 points of articulation. Can he do all his cool Spider-Man moves? I'd have to say yes, he can. And there you have it, doing that kick. You can do like a backflip right here. You can do a handstand right there for some breakdancing moves. You do a side kick, front kick, of course backflip, barrel roll. Yeah, actually it's quite articulated. No issues here. Honestly, when it comes to articulation, nothing's breaking, to my surprise. Now let's look at accessories right here. Get this spider drone right here. Get an assortment of webs, which are not painted very well. It's just a really bright white. And of course we get the assortment of hands, which are same paint that is used on the other stuff. We get these web bombs as one of them goes away. Let's just look at one. That one flew out. I'm gonna get it, don't worry. Let's just look at this one. It's just so painted. Yeah, it doesn't look very good. And then of course we get an extra head for the more open eyes. I believe we get a second pair of eyes, no? No, I swore we did. I swore we did. Yeah, there we go. So these are the eyes. It looks like they could be interchanged. And it's with this one. Let's do that right now. Obviously, at the end of the video, we always look at the hands. I think there's even a cell phone in there, but we'll look at that in just a second. As we look at these accessories, everything's taped down, as it should be. Every clone always has an excessive amount of packaging and tape. Let's remove the eyes. Let's see how they look. Should be just as easy as that. Oh my god. Nope. Huh. Yep, those are super glued. Oh my gosh. Yep, those are super glued in, and therefore these eyes are useless. Now let's take this off and let's put on this other head. Sure, why not? And there we go for the more open eyes. And last but not least, I guess we could look at the cell phone here. Sure, why not? If I got the accessories wrong, let me know down in the comments down below. I honestly have not played much of the PS4 Spider-Man game. I have it, it's just I don't have time to play it. That's the problem with being an adult. And there you have it, that's the cell phone right there. Let's come up with a conclusion of this action figure. Is it worth your $20? I don't know. This is polarizing. I mean, it's not breaking in my hands. If it did, it would be a hard no. This is a big maybe. I know a lot of people out there are having issues with their original Spider-Man figure, like broken joints and whatnot. This would be an excellent parts figure for said Spider-Man figure. But getting it as is, I don't like the paint apps on it. It just looks really bad. Honestly, I would not buy this again. In fact, I kind of really want the original now. So, honestly, let me know down in the comments down below. Would you buy this figure for 20 bucks, considering that the real one's $80? But honestly, I highly recommend the Marvel Legends one. I do like this one better. It just looks better to me. Even though he's a little bit too buff, that's okay. I just really like this figure. Have a lot of fun with this figure. This one, no, not for me. I don't recommend it. But if you, hey, you know what? It's your money. You can do whatever the heck you want. But you know what? If you are going to spend your money, you know where you should spend it at? www.dstar01toys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. Real deal, 100% authentic. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.